E aí, meus amigos, tudo bem com vocês? Bora para mais um episódio da série Gamepass e outras assinaturas Xbox. Vamos jogar hoje Firefighting Simulator The Squad. Nunca joguei, galera. E eu já... Pra quem nunca viu os meus vídeos dos simuladores que a gente já passou por aqui, eu sempre digo, simulador, jogo de simulador, é aquele jogo 8 ou 80. Ou é pra você, ou literal, ou... Eita... Tem umas coisas, cara, tem umas coisas... Nunca vi o selecionado ficar branco. Pronto. Rodas de comando, correr, ok. Hã? Tá. Apagar fogo. Usar ferramenta. Eu acho que essas coisas a gente vai pegar só na hora, né? Interagir, lanterna, agachar. Comando de IA global, IA1, IA2 e IA3. Ah, eu posso mudar aqui, interessante. Tá. Aqui eu vou mudar o quê? LT, roda de comando. Esse daqui, o LT é o quê? O LT não é nada. O LT aqui não é nada. E aqui o LB é rota de comando. Eu não gosto de apertar o LB, não sei porquê. Alterar zoom da câmera e rota de comando. Rota de comando, eu vou usar um desses daqui porque... O rota de comando pra mim é melhor no gatilho, talvez. Tá, aqui não muda. Usar ferramenta, correr e agachar. Não, acho que usar ferramenta, correr, interagir, agachar. Eu acho que é esse, galera. Configuração 2. Configurações, áudio, menu, música. Efeito. 1:20, ambiente. 1:20, efeito 1:30. Principal. 1:4. Diálogos. 1:5. Legendas, ok. Jogabilidade. Metros por hora? Não, quilômetros por hora. Distância em milhas ou quilômetros? Quilômetros. Eu acho que isso eu já não vou mais mudar. Aplicar mudanças. Novo jogo. E vamos ver o que vai acontecer aqui.
Dispatch to Unit 1. The fire has spread to the roof of the house as well as an adjoining room. Backdraft potential in the area. Use extreme caution. A secondary unit is on site providing water coverage for the burning roof. Evacuation status of the house still unknown.
Ok. Não dá pra olhar pra ver quem tá dirigindo, obviamente. Eles não quiseram
Dispatch to Unit 1. Ladder
gastar
truck is
com
on
isso.
scene and has assumed safety.
Vejo cenas, mas não
Dispatch
vejo
to Unit
agora
1.
sim.
Park in front of the building and begin line establishment.
Unit 1 to dispatch. Copy that. Parking in front.
Que isso? Que voz é essa, cara? Ó, já tem uma galera. O que a gente vai fazer aqui? Podia estar jogando um game. Uau. É. Não sei nem se é melhor parar. Eu acho que é melhor deixar. Deixa queimar já. Já era, já foi. Depois a gente só dá uma limpada e tá tudo certo.
Someone's trapped in the bedroom! Get that person out of there! Take this Callaghan tool. Yes, sir. Can you walk?
Hey, I think you have to carry me. It broke my leg or something. I heard this loud noise. I fell, and then I woke up on the floor. After that, well, there was smoke everywhere.
Eu não sou polícia, meu amigo. Não precisa me explicar nada. Não quero saber.
Phew, all good? Thanks. We'll take it from here. You can get back to putting out fires and thanks for getting me out of there. The firefighters mentioned that something in your garage might have exploded and caused the building to ignite.
Oh, Mr. Crowley. Nossa, parece que tá aumentando cada vez mais, cara. Será que eu estou fazendo a coisa certa? Mano, eu tô achando que o problema tem que achar a fonte, cara. Senão ficar pegando todo fogo de novo. Pega o bocal e apague o fogo na garagem. Aí, ó. Que doideira, cara. Parece que acende mais. Ó, não dá pra entender, velho. Eu acho que eu não posso acertar nos fogos. Não, não é possível, cara. Tô até chorando de emoção. Não apaga, cara. Agora sim eu peguei qual que é a brisa. Na garagem de novo? Não é possível. Pô, mas a garagem já tinha apagado, pô. Tô entendendo.
This training exercise will familiarize you with how to effectively fight a fire using the hose aiming interface. All right, grab a fire hose and enter the door in front of you. Quench that fire with the attack. Look at the on-screen indicators in proximity to where the water hits the flame and learn how they can help you to set the firefighting properly. Don't hesitate to change your position to get a better aim. This helps you quench the fire as quickly as possible. Okay, the fire's out. Take your attack hose into the next room. Good. Fire's out. You may have noticed the sparks coming from the lamp on the table. These sparks can and will reignite the fires after you put them out. This can create a dangerous situation of potential fires in areas you thought were safe. There it goes. Since electricity will restart the fire multiple times, the best way to deal with electrical fires is to cut the main power by finding and using the building's fuse box. So, instead of wasting water on an electrical fire, walk over to the fuse box on the wall and... Okay, fire's out. Now walk into the next room. All right, since you already know how to deal with grease fires, grab an extinguisher and put those fires out. You'll notice that both the attack hose and the CO2 extinguisher use the same interface to help you put out fires as efficiently as possible. Okay, fire's out. Job done. This training exercise will get you familiar with using forcible entry tools on doors and walls. Walk forward and open the door. The next door is locked. Grab the crowbar off the bench and walk towards the door. Then, break it open. Good work. Now place the crowbar on the ground in the glowing box. Grab the Halligan tool, walk towards the door, and break it open. Nicely done. Place the Halligan tool on the ground in the box. grab the axe and walk towards the door. Swing at it and smash it open. When there's no available door, create your own. You can break through some walls using any forcible entry tool. Look for the cracks in the wall and break through it with your axe. Examine the wall for cracks and break through with your axe. Good work. Now place the axe on the ground in the glowing... This training will familiarize you with using forcible entry tools on Windows to enter and exit rooms and buildings. Now, grab either tool on the bench, walk over to the window, and smash it open. At times, the window is too high to reach, so you'll... Good. We're almost done. Smash either window and climb through to the next area. This exercise will familiarize you with using power saws to cut through locks to open doors and vents. Okay, pick up the circular saw from the... Good. Now use the saw to cut the lock on the vent ahead. You have to be careful. Now, walk over to the garage and use the saw to cut the locks on the door. Cut both locks to open the door. Job complete. This training exercise will familiarize you with using ladders. To use a ladder, you must first attach to it. Walk over to the indicated spot and connect yourself to the ladder. Okay, now climb the ladder by pressing forward. Okay, now reconnect yourself to the ladder and climb back down to the ground. Good. Connect to the new ladder beside you. Now, climb up to... Good. Okay, now climb back down and we'll continue. Job done. With this training exercise, we'll familiarize you with how quickly fire can spread. Okay, stay where you are and just watch the fire spread. Notice how fast it jumps from object to object. Now, grab a hose and put out the fire. Spray water by using the indicated button. Spray water by using the indicated button. Spray water by... All right, once again, just watch the fire spread. Okay, you know the drill. Good work. Now, grab a hose and try to put out both grease fires. The water doesn't help, does it? In fact, it makes it worse. Water and grease fires don't mix. To fight grease and chemical fires, we'll need to use a portable CO2 extinguisher. Grab an extinguisher and aim it at the base of both fires. Sweep the extinguisher side to side on the flames to make sure you put it out. Good work. When out on calls, look for different types of flames so you can be ready for any grease or chemical fires you run into. This exercise will get you up to speed on smoke, how it affects your vision, and how to effectively clear it. Smoke is dangerous and can seriously harm you, which is why you'll always be equipped with an SCBA system to ensure you can breathe in any situation. When going into a smoke-filled area, be sure to use your helmet-mounted flashlight. It'll really make a difference. Turn it on now before entering the building. Smoke rises. Getting below the neutral plane of the smoke keeps you in cooler air and improves your vision of the area. Stay below the smoke level by crouching. The best way to deal with smoke is to eliminate it. Venting a room allows the smoke to clear and makes it easier for you to see any dangers. This will really help when doing search and rescue out. Now, open the door and enter the next area. It's full of smoke. Stay crouched so you have the maximum amount of sight. Okay, you know the drill. Stay low and open all the windows to clear the smoke. Now, open the door and enter the next area. Okay, we're going to take a different approach for this room. A smashed window is just as effective as an open window. If you need to vent smoke but run into a locked window, don't let that stop you. Grab a tool off the bench and smash both windows. Nice work. The smoke will clear out in no time. In this next phase, we'll take a slightly different approach. Good. Now enter the building by climbing through the window. It's smoky in here, too. Remember to stay crouched to improve your visibility as the smoke clears from the window you just smashed. Now, open the door and enter the next room. You did it. Now we're going to learn about one of the most dangerous situations you'll ever encounter, a backdraft. Backdrafts often surprise even experienced firefighters. Backdrafts occur when the oxygen within a room has been used up, and then more oxygen is rapidly reintroduced into the area. This is caused by opening a door or window in an oxygen-depleted environment. When backdrafts occur, fire explodes out of the door or window and can become a fast-moving fireball, causing damage to anything in its path, and can even badly injure you. Okay, enough talk. Now we're going to show you a backdraft event, so that you can know what to look for during a potential backdraft situation. First, walk over to the window on the left and look into it. You'll notice that the room is full of smoke, but there are no visible signs of flames. This indicates that the room is above its upper flammability limit. This means that the gas or vapor in the air is capable of producing a flash fire. It just needs an ignition source, oxygen. also smoke at the base of a door along with a pulsing sound. You hear it? It's a low thud. This sound seems like it's repeating because the room's trying to suck air into it. It needs oxygen to reignite the fire within. Okay, the door's unlocked. Open the door, but immediately back away from it to avoid the blast from the back. Okay, notice that the area opposite the door was caught in the fireball and is now on fire. Put out the flames in this room, then move through the door into the next room and extinguish the fires there. Put out the fires in this room, then go through the door and into the next room to extinguish the fires there. Good work. Now notice that the next locked door has signs of a potential backdraft. Do you see the smoke at the base? Do you hear the pulsing sound? Okay, the door's been unlocked. Like last time, open the door, but remember to immediately back away from it to avoid the backdraft. Okay, you know what to do. Put out the fires in this room, then move through the door to get to the next room so you can extinguish the fires in there. Good work. As I said before, even experienced firefighters can be surprised by backdrafts. So pay attention to any closed door that you approach and look for signs of backdraft. It could save your life. This training exercise will familiarize you with setting up attack hoses to fight fires. And show you how to connect a fire truck
Vocês
to
estão
a
aprendendo
hydrant water
tudo, né?
supply.
Porque isso é uma
First,
aula.
we'll establish a water supply line. This ensures you never run out of water when fighting fires. Now, walk over to the indicated compartment on the truck and grab a supply hose. The supply hose is the yellow one.
Isso é yellow? Isso é yellow?
Now, walk over to the indicated compartment on the truck and grab a supply hose. The supply hose is the yellow one. Okay, now, look directly at the connector on the truck. You'll notice that you first need to remove the cap from the connector, so go ahead and remove the cap. Good. Now, look directly at the connector on the truck and connect the hose coupler to it. Nice job. Walk over to the indicated fire hydrant. Good. Just like the connector on the truck, look directly at the connector on the fire hydrant and remove the... Walk over to the rear of the truck and grab a supply line. Head over to the indicated connector on the other side of the truck and connect the supply line to it. Like before, remove the cap, unroll the hose. Okay, now we're going to attach an attack hose to the truck. Attack lines are colored red to indicate. As with the supply line, you'll need to first remove the cap from the truck, unroll the hose. Pick up the coupler from the ground and walk to the back of the truck. Open the lower compartment and swap the hose coupler with a nozzle. Now that you have a nozzle, look directly at the coupler on the ground. Go! Clock is starting. Put out the fire as quickly as you can.
Meu, eu sozinho pra esse tanto de fogo é sacanagem, né? Não para o fogo aqui, cara.
Good work. Fire's out. Job done.
Caramba.
With this training
Esse
exercise,
foi
you'll
pego.
give commands to your squad mates. This will allow others to complete tasks for you while you focus on other objectives. Have a look at the upper right corner of your screen. You can see the AI indicator along with the associated shortcut. Point at the circle on the ground and press the shortcut for the AI that you've just seen in the upper right corner. The AI character will now walk to the indicated location. Good. Now direct the AI to the second circle, followed by the third. Well done. You've just learned how to give go-to commands. Now, call the AI to your position. The AI will now follow you.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander. Yes, sir.
Walk along the waypoints. As you can see, the AI is following you in close proximity as you move around. As you can tell, the AI is very closely following your movements.
I'm with you, boss. Lead the way.
Go ahead and instruct the AI to wait.
I'm on it.
Let's continue with the final part. 2 victims need help in that building. Your mission? Rescue them. Head through the door and into the building. The door's locked. Instruct your AI to equip a Halligan tool and come to your location.
Yes, sir.
You can instruct the AI to open the door for you. AI can interact with all context-sensitive objects like doors, windows, victims, and many others. Your crosshair will change when you aim at objects your AI squadmate can interact with. Press the AI shortcut key while aiming at the door to command the AI to open it.
I'm with you, boss. Lead the way. I've got your back, boss.
E aí, cara?
Yes, sir.
Ah, tá.
Well done. Now, follow the indicated on-screen interaction. The AI squad mate will grab a hose and start combating the fire.
I can't get there, boss. Yes, Commander.
Let the AI quench the fire.
Okay, boss. I'll put that fire out.
Meu amigo, você vai pegar fogo.
There's another fire in the next room. Command the AI to deal with the fire there, too. Give another go-to command to send the AI into the room with the fire. Don't forget to get both victims to the paramedics. Use the AI shortcut again while aiming at the victim. While the AI is bringing the victim to safety, they're no longer available for other commands, because their main priority is getting the victim to the paramedics. Go ahead and carry the other victim to the paramedics yourself to finish this training mission.
I've got your back, boss. I'm on it. The victim's safe, boss. Okay, boss. I'll break it open.
Let me grab a tool first.
Hold on, boss. I'll be with you in a moment. Windows open, boss. Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
This training exercise will familiarize you with how to use ladder, trucks, and aerial arms to attack fires from above and to rescue victims in elevated locations. Before extending the truck's ladder, we must first stabilize it and ensure that the truck will not tip over with the ladder boom extended. Walk over to the indicated control panels and extend all the truck's outrigger arms. While deployed, the outrigger arms simultaneously bypass the vehicle's movable suspension and gives the truck an overall wider stance. Good. The ladder arm offers you 3 degrees of movement: up, down, left, right, and forward, backward. Extending the ladder arm forward and backward effectively lengthens and shortens the length of the ladder. Now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the up and down directions. Good. Now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the left and right directions. All right. Now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the forward and backward direction, making the ladder length longer and shorter. All right. Now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the forward and backward direction, making the ladder length longer and shorter. All right, now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the forward and backward direction, making the ladder length longer and shorter. All right, now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the forward and backward direction, making the ladder length longer and shorter.
Eu não tô conseguindo fazer isso.
All right, now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the forward and backward direction, making the ladder length longer and shorter.
Ah, achei. Ah, eu tô pensando que é no outro, pô.
Okay, you've saved one victim. Now position the bucket near the other indicated roof and wait for the victim to reach the bucket. Okay, you've saved one victim. Now position the bucket near the other indicated roof and wait for the victim to reach the bucket. Okay, you've saved one victim. Now position the bucket near the other indicated roof and...
Eu não tô entendendo como é que faz esse.
Press the indicated button now to switch back to controlling the bucket movement to try it out. When you've relocated the bucket to a better location, switch back to controlling the nozzle and extinguish the fires.
Eu não tô conseguindo entender esse, cara.
Press the indicated button now to switch back to controlling the bucket movement to try it out. When you've relocated the bucket to a better location, switch back to controlling the nozzle and extinguish the fires.
Eu realmente não tô entendendo. Que ele fala o botão indicador, só que eu já apertei todos e não vai.
Press the indicated button now to switch back to controlling the bucket movement to try it out. When you've relocated the bucket to a better location, switch back to controlling the nozzle and extinguish the fires.
Só que, filho, não dá. Você não tá entendendo? Esse daqui eu não vou conseguir saber. Galera, e é isso. Novamente, é incrível, né? Como é realmente a mesma coisa sempre em simulador. Gente, simulador é um negócio que é 8 ou 80, como eu tava dizendo. Ou você gosta muito, ou você não vai ter paciência pra jogar. Por quê? Porque geralmente simulador é pra gente que gosta do nicho que tá sendo colocado ali. Por exemplo, esse oh meu Deus, bombeiro. Então, quem gostaria de ser bombeiro, talvez goste de jogar esse jogo. Quem é bombeiro, talvez jogue esse jogo pra ficar se divertindo, dando risada, tipo, vendo as similaridades ou as coisas que, nossa, isso daqui não tem nada a ver. Tipo, o da fazenda é a mesma coisa. O do carro, de ter uma mecânica, é a mesma coisa. São jogos que você requer paciência, requer gostar muito daquilo ali. Porque é um tempo que você vai matar. Não é tipo, pô, você tá ali. Por exemplo, se daí, o que acontece? Na hora que você passar desse negócio, você vai começar a fazer a cidade. Que você teve uma hora que a gente viu que tinha vários pontos, ou seja, são várias fases, né? Talvez, por ser várias fases, esse jogo se torne um pouco mais legal. Mas ainda assim, acredito que você vai ficar nessa de, pô, tem que ter muita paciência. Ou tem que gostar muito, entendeu? Mas não deixa de ser um jogo legal, é um jogo bacana. Você provavelmente é aquele negócio, você vai aprendendo mais, você vai pegando mais o jeito, vai ter uma hora que você vai estar jogando que você vai, vixe, vai se tornar muito fácil. E na hora que você vê os outros jogando, você vai falar, nossa, esse cara é muito trouxa. Mas ele não lembra no começo como foi fácil. Então, é isso. Gostou? Comente. Você já jogou? Você já tinha jogado? O que você achou desse jogo? Você gosta ou você é das pessoas que não vai ter paciência para jogar? Comenta aqui embaixo, curta, compartilha, ajuda o canal e nos vemos no próximo vídeo.